of the western sky comes
Runway DFW.
The following program comes to you in color.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
And a very pleasant good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. Walt back with you here at DFW International Airport in Texas. It's Wednesday, April 17th, 2004, and we are here on, I guess, a little bit of a special occasion here at the big airport, because we're going to get to see what will be replacing the Japan Airlines 777 that's been flying in here from Tokyo. What we will be seeing specifically is an Airbus A350-1000 coming in from Tokyo, and it's running a little late today. Probably we will not see that aircraft until around about 9 o'clock. So we've got a couple hours to kill, but we'll have plenty of stuff to watch betwixt now and then, right here on Runway DFW. And I was looking for our Dawn Patrol jingle, but I can't find it. So we'll just have to settle for In the Morning. Coming in behind us there, or in front of us, I should say, is American Flight 1090 from Tulsa, an Airbus A321. It is kind of a, I don't know, gloomy morning here. It's pretty much totally overcast. The sun arose about 2 minutes ago, but I don't see it anywhere on the horizon. So, well, we're just kind of in for a gray morning to welcome the bright white JAL A350-1000. Navy Jack says, good morning, Walt. And Mods, hello to you, Navy Jack. Devin Barnes says, good evening, Walt, from Melbourne, Australia. Hello, Devin. Happy to see you. Brandon Rabb says, it's going to be beautiful. Well, we hope so. Denmark Rivers, street name Bamboo, the big airport, Texas. Yes. Winging it? Okay, winging it says hello, everybody. There you see one of 3 MD-11s we have in the house this morning over at UPS, and it seems that at least one of them will be going out this morning while we are broadcasting. It's American Eagle Flight 3475 coming in from Laredo, Texas. It's an Embraer 175, our first arrival of the morning. Well, the first one we've focused in on. We're going to keep from focusing in too closely until the sky brightens up just a bit. Because we don't have our nighttime camera this morning. Decided to go with our daytime cameras, so. Yonder, we see American Flight 1399. This is coming in from Los Angeles. I don't know, do you call that a red-eye flight? If it's coming in after daybreak, but it's been flying through the night. It's a 737-800. There you see the infamous temporary fence here at Founders Plaza. And the grackles are here. The beacon is still spinning about behind us. Michael H. Jackson says, good morning, Walt, from Wichita, Kansas. Hope everyone is well. We're doing fine over here. John Kelly Grant says, looks like another beautiful morning in Texas. And John, if I'm not mistaken, you're in California somewhere, so you're up early. Channel member and moderator Robert Smith says hello all. Hey there, Robert. And another one of our great mods, Josh Aldrich. And a channel member says the cackle of the grackles. Pan M436 says hello everyone. Bad weather there. Well, it's not terrible weather, it's just gray. American Eagle Flight 3659 from Stillwater, Oklahoma descends. This is an Embraer 170. The nice thing about it being so overcast this morning is that we're not staring directly into the sun, so instead of seeing silhouettes of aircraft, we're actually getting a chance to see the aircraft. We are here on the west side of DFW Airport. How do I know? Well, because we have maps. So you see there where the Runway DFW logo is there at the top left of the screen. Well, that's where we are located on that map. We're immediately adjacent to runway 18 right, where the planes land here on the west side, unless they're coming in on 13 right, which is also a possibility. 18 left is the nominal takeoff runway, although we did have all operations going on 18 right when we got here today. I think they're back to using both runways currently. And we are in what you call south flow, so the planes are coming in from the north and landing to the south. Let's get back to the action here. Another E-Jet checking in from Manhattan, Kansas, flight 3481, American Eagle. And we have Eagles on parade over here because the next arrival is going to be coming in from Wichita Falls in Texas. One of the shortest flights you can take. It's been in the air for 28 minutes so far. Sometimes it gets here even more quickly than that. There's a little CRJ 701ER. We'll bring it to you as soon as our focus locks up. Which it doesn't appear to be doing. Okay, there it is. We're going to have this problem until it gets a little brighter out. We did have a couple of MD-11 tri-jets coming in while I was setting up for today's broadcast. And as I said earlier, we should be seeing one of them go out during our time with you. We had expected the Japan Airlines A350-1000 to be coming in about 8:40 a.m. Well, the last time I checked, it was delayed and is now expected to be here just after 9 a.m. So about 2 hours from now. So there's the flight from Wichita Falls to the northwest of here, touching down right at the 30-minute mark. And we urged us with a $2 super chat saying, I think Waco is the shortest flight from DFW. Well, yeah, that could be. But they're in close contention, and I would hazard a guess, because I've seen that that Wichita Falls flight come in under 30 minutes before. But thank you for the super chat, Emre. Flight 3313 American Eagle is arriving from Wichita, Kansas. So we had a Wichita Falls followed by Wichita, Kansas. Visibility, not the best. For instance, I cannot see downtown Dallas when I point our main camera over at the East Tower. You see the West Tower in this shot. Look over here, there's its twin, the East Tower. And normally, well, on a clear day, we can see the skyline of Dallas back behind it. Not making it out. Michael A. Jackson, channel member, says, I love my CRJ 700s. That's my picture and the favorite plane I've flown. So maneuverable and powerful. There's our friend Skittles. Good morning, everyone. If my messages seem garbled, I just rolled out of bed. Well, it's real early for you. Skittles is on the west coast of the US of A. And she's got a lot of driving to do with in conjunction with her job, so we'll try to keep you alert, Skittles. Problem is, a lot of people write in on this broadcast and say, you know, it's so relaxing. Just want to go. It puts me to sleep. Your transmissions there, Walt. So what you're looking at there, of course, is not a big jet. Is a Martinair cargo plane. It's going to Tyler, Texas, the eastern part of the state. That's a Cessna 208B Super Cargo Master. And it's trucking. I was trying to get wide enough so we can do this.
1989.
So that little guy is 35 years old as of this, as of January of this year. I'm a little surprised that it's not going over to the east side to take off to Tyler, but there it is. Looks like it's going to come in or go out on 18 left, but it's got to wait for a plane such as this. American Flight 942, 737-800. No destination listed by Flight Radar 24 this morning. Oh, it's going to Austin. Austin, Texas. Terry M says, good morning, Walt, from West Michigan. Hello to you. Carolyn Crowder, who is a channel member, says hello and good morning to me and the Runway DFW family from Reidsville, North Carolina. There's Gerard, one of our great mods from across the seas, and a channel member. Thank you, Gerard, for being here today. I know we've had some kind of late shows, which are not all the best for our friends over on the continent. Stephanie Hutchison, channel member, says good morning. Tim Heasley says it's a beautiful picture, Walt. Let's get back to some action here. Origination point, Minneapolis, St. Paul, American Flight 2954. 737-800 model, of which we see a lot here. That looks like a baby bus headed out to St. Louis. It's American Flight 2897. Here goes the Martin Air off to Tyler. Where'd it go? Did we miss it? There it is. Looks like it's rejected the takeoff, I'm going to say. It was rolling, but then it stopped. It stopped going fast. Is it going over to the east side now? I suppose it is. Well, I said I was surprised it wasn't an east side departure, and we have another Martin Air aircraft to show you there. This is going to Wichita Falls, of which we spoke earlier. It's another Cessna 208B Super Cargo Master. And it's older than the other one.
1987.
That's a 37-year-old aircraft. I'm going to say that's middle-aged. There's a Super Cargo Master right under the wing. So it'll be a little longer flight for that plane than for the CRJ we saw earlier, as this is not propelled by jet engines. The Cessna Citation 525C coming in from Oklahoma City. A 38-minute flight from Oklahoma City. That Frontier plane, if you were wondering what was on the tail, that's Odell the Lynx. The Lynx. Meanwhile, American Flight 337 to Chicago. Is that right? Yeah, the Chicago O'Hare is blasting off. A friendly reminder that later this month, Runway DFW goes on the road to Indianapolis International Airport for what we hope will be at least a couple of shows from there. It'll be the last weekend of this month. Delta Flight 1726 poised now for takeoff on 18 left. It's going to Minneapolis, St. Paul. It's an Airbus A320.
1999.
25 years old as of January.
69 Charlie Bravo, cross the jet left, cross runway 18 left, straight over the bridge, ground 121.6, top on top, traffic to your right, waiting on you. Crossline left here, 0 and 155 on the bridge.
Those Spirit planes are really a bright spot on a gloomy morning like this. With their bright yellow colors. It would appear, oh, there we go, it's that Super Cargo Master we saw a little bit ago. Going to Wichita Falls, if I remember correctly. Emery, you're just with a question. Where's the UA jet going to? It's going to Chicago O'Hare. It's a 737-800. That is a 20-year-old aircraft. Roberto Safora Rone says, hello everyone, hello to you. It's a rare sight, two United planes in the same shot here at DFW Airport. This is not a big hub for United Airlines. It just flies. This is, I guess you'd call the spoke, or a spoke of the United network. They fly to places like Chicago and Denver, where passengers can connect to other United planes. This one going to O'Hare. Was American Flight 887 from El Paso, Texas, 737-800. A busy 7 o'clock hour here at the world's third biggest airport, or busiest airport, I guess we should say. Looks like Odell is next to depart. So there's Odell, the Lynx. See Mary Extraordinaire in the house. Hello to you. Paul Dirk says hi. Chad Hart, channel member, says hello, Walt, and everybody watching from Mesa, Arizona. And Carrie saying nice things about our friend Gerard. We're having an early morning party here at Founders Plaza. This plane's going to Chicago Midway Airport. Don't have too many flights between here and Midway, but that's one of them. This United plane that's coming into view now is a 737-700 going to Houston Intercontinental Airport.
1999.
Another 20th century aircraft. It'll be celebrating 25 years next month. And I believe this to be an American Airlines flight to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 737-800. Flight 1583. Should you just be tuning in our way, welcome. We're here this morning, kind of a special occasion to welcome a new, it's not a new aircraft to the airport, because we see now two daily A350-1000 flights that are operated by Qatar Airways from Doha. This plane we saw earlier, it's going to Wichita Falls. Or is that a different one? Well, we have this American Airlines Flight 1811 about to lift off for Omaha, Nebraska. It's an Airbus A320.
Director 1413 on out to land runway 18 left and take off. On out, land runway left and take off, man, 1413.
So, according to the airport forecast, its ceiling is just 1,500 feet this morning. Visibility 7 miles. Magoo Manor. Good morning, Walt and everyone from Magoo Manor. We've got haze from Mexican fires. Should clear in a couple of days. Sarah the Real Deal says, good morning, Walt. Hello up there in Baston. Irish Dublin says, good morning, and good morning to you. Michael Pichar says, fighting the humidity of Dallas this morning. Love it. Yeah, I guess you would say it's a little bit humid, yes. There's Ms. Wolf 13, one of our mods. Hello, everyone, says she. Hello, Ms. Wolves. And our channel member and moderator, Bill Platt, is here with us. Hello, Bill. So happy to see all of you here this morning, along with Mick Larkin, channel member, where, there he is. Hello, Walt and everyone. Bound for the city adjacent to the bay. This is flight 2379 in Airbus A321. I forgot to get my water bottle out of the car. I'm starting to get dry mouth, even though it's quite humid here this morning. I mean, it's been more humid here, as in when I put out our portable desk here, it gets very kind of slippery. I don't detect that so much this morning. There is the tail of the United flight going to Houston, Intercontinental. Of course, another one of the United hubs. United serves Houston with a mixture of mainline planes and United Express aircraft operated by Mesa. Direct Flight 1890 is going to Las Vegas. So good luck to all aboard. This is an Airbus A321. I'm sure expectations are always high on the flight to Vegas. I'm going to win that jackpot.
Good morning, DFW Tower, here in 73 Papa Golf, ILS 1. DFW Papa Golf Tower, runway 1 left, runway 106, slowing. Now it's slowing down, certain land warning left, also. 76.6. Good luck.
Spirit Flight 2457 moving into position on 18 left. It's going to Los Angeles in Airbus A321. Skittle says, it's so crazy you have 71 degrees there and humid. We, here on the west coast near the ocean, have a frost advisory. Didn't they tell you up there that it's spring? Sometimes the weather gets so confused. Oh, I see some ground operations vehicles out there on the taxiways. Don't know if that means we're going to have a rundown or a runway closed here shortly for inspection. We've kind of cleared out the most of the built-up planes here, ready to take off. We've got this Super Cargo Master on the right. We've got a CRJ 701ER on the left, going out to Oklahoma City. That's American Eagle Flight 3181 on the left of your screen. And I don't see anything incoming, at least not in the short term. Well, I was wrong, because we've got this plane coming in, which I didn't see on the radar. It's coming in on 18 left, the takeoff runway, so 18 right must be closed for inspections right now. And yeah, that one came in under the radar, at least under my radar. I'm sure the flight controllers had it on their radar. Wolf65 is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Wolf. All right, the flight to Wichita Falls about ready to blast off here. Randy Bucksbaum says, my AC is running like crazy. It was 96 yesterday. 96 Fahrenheit, I hope. Same for today. Stay cool. Michael H. Jackson says, Walt here in Kansas, we've got 80s today, Saturday in the northwest of the state. Snow. See how fast this gets up in the air. There it goes. So 20th century technology continues to win. This is the flight that's going out to Oklahoma City. Here comes flight 2677 from Orlando in Florida. As the sun is making an attempt to peek through the clouds. So all the operations here on the west side are happening, at least on the north-south runways, on 18 left currently. I was going to show you the sun trying to peek through the clouds, but, well, I guess it still kind of is. But at the moment, the sun is being eclipsed by these clouds. So yeah, we didn't get to see a sunrise today. Texas Girl, who is a channel member, says good morning to her fellow members. Good morning to you. Our channel member, Quadjet channel member, and moderator Beaker and Honeydew, working and lurking. I can relate to that. So this will have to do for a sunrise this morning. Moving into position, I think. Well, I don't know. Got a couple American jets over there. Waiting for word to take off. It may be that they're waiting for a plane to come in because we're down to one runway here. Yeah, we've got American Eagle Flight 4073 from Champaign, Illinois. It's an Embraer 170, which is coming in. So they've got to wait for that to land. There's our position along the temporary fence here at Founders Plaza. So these planes are landing just a little further away from us because they're on the left parallel runway. This looks like it's going to be flight 2484 to Los Cabos in Mexico, 737-800. We are the recipients of a $10 super chat from Texas Girl. Good morning, Walt. Beautiful Texas sunrise. Thanks for the live broadcast again. Well, I wish it was more of a sunrise. We kind of, when the sun officially rose about 45 minutes ago, there was nothing to be seen.
Okay, we're turning south to 183 and then 183 is now roger. Okay, 2593, just turn it. It's the 18 left, start way left, let's take off. Alright, clear for takeoff, 1 left, right now, 25.
Well, they cleared that plane for takeoff before this plane even lifted its wheels off the ground. So it's going to Los Cabos. The plane behind it is going to Minneapolis, St. Paul. And we have a plane coming in from Cleveland, Ohio, flight 525. So 18 right is now open again. And flight 2593 to Minneapolis, St. Paul is rolling down 18 left. And all of a sudden, it's quiet over here. Swing around to UPS to check out the progress of what's going on with this plane. Cargo doors open, but I don't see, well, there's a lift kind of next to it, but not lifted up. Emery Urchis, channel member, says, hey, Walt, gotta go. Wish I could stay for JAL. See you later. Well, yeah, we'll see you later, and I hope that you can watch the replay. I know that our plane spotting colleague, Pip Hastings Aviation, is planning to be here later today to catch the takeoff of the Japan Airlines A350-1000, making its debut here at DFW, at least for JAL. That's Frontier Flight 2999 arriving from Midway Airport in Chicago, an Airbus A320neo with Chew the Pika on it. Chew the Pika. No idea what a Pika is. Well, we've got a little downtime now. I think we should, it's an appropriate time to say thanks to all of our Runway DFW members. I like doing that. We lead off the list, as always, with the official sponsor of Runway DFW, a man by the name of James Webb. Thank you, James Webb, for everything you have done for this channel over the course of more than a year. Looks like that guy's walking on top of the plane, but is he walking on top of the plane? Or is he on the roof next there? That's weird. Okay, well, let's thank a personal thanks to our quad jet members. And this list was produced at 10 o'clock last night, so if you're a new member today, you won't see your name until our next broadcast. So, 757 Chip, A-List Flyer Chris, Beaker and Honeydew, Beve, Cubs win, Dan Griffiths, Deborah Klein, Dimitri H., Dwayne C., James Tokini, James Webb, Josh Aldrich, Kai, Kansas Ave Geek, Landis McGowie, Lori M., Michael Schwarzkopf, Michelle R.S., Pete Nordine, R. Bauer 25, Raina Taylor, S35 Bonanza Pilot, Skittles, Steve Lundaby, who was here with us just a few days ago, and Will Hutchison. Our list of Runway DFW quad jet members, thanks to all of you. And now, our screen will be populated by all of our other channel members. And we have more than 400 altogether now. That is a number that boggles my mind. So thank you to each one of you as well for helping us stay on the air and finance trips and equipment upgrades. Thank you to all of you. Janet Jones 43 says that character that was on the Frontier Tales, a Pokemon from the Nintendo game Pokemon. It's an adorable little mouse. Well, so was that the cartoon character on there? I thought it was a real thing. I don't know. Mike G says, good morning, Walt, mods, and fellow plane spotters. Silkway West 747 Fan Dallas, Australia. A channel member says hello. Jolt Jack 747, who is another member of the channel, says thank you to all members. Channel member Richard Carlisle, good morning, everyone, says he. James Benedict says, do you ever come to Tulsa? We're not as busy as DFW. I can't say that I've ever been to Tulsa. So maybe we'll put that on the docket for a future broadcast. Jacob Sharp says, can't wait for this Japan Airlines Airbus A350-1000. Yes, and that again is running a little late this morning, so we don't expect to see that for about a little more than an hour from now. It was supposed to come in right about an hour from now, but it was delayed. From Grand Island comes another CRJ 701ER. It's American Eagle Flight 3192. It's beginning to brighten up just a little bit here at the world's third busiest airport. And we are now in receipt of an anniversary message from our pal Skittles, celebrating 11 months of membership. Walt, it's been 11 months since I set up a membership. I believe your show is the classiest of all aviation-based spotting broadcasts. Well, we can fix that. You take great pride in your presentation, and it shows. Like when I step in front of the camera like that, and it kind of blacks it out. That's. But thank you, Skittles. Thank you for your support, being a Quad Jet channel member and just being a friend of the channel. Rohit Parkal says hello from India. Out with the old, who is retiring? Well, he's referring to our title. Whoops. I didn't mean that. I hit the wrong button. I meant to press this button. Talk about classy. Out with the old. That is a Japan Airlines 777, which has been flying the route from Tokyo for JAL. That is being replaced now with an A350-1000 aircraft, which was delivered to Japan Airlines in December, and which until today had been flying between New York and Tokyo, or Tokyo and New York. So now we're going to see, for the first time here, a Japan Airlines A350-1000. So that's what that refers to. So we're out with that old, and we're in with a new type of aircraft for Japan Airlines. So I hope that clears that up. All right, let me go get a drink of water from the Runway DFW official vehicle. I'm going to play some music, and I'll be right back with you on Runway DFW. Well, I've got my water. We're all set for more broadcasting here. Here's a look at Founders Plaza, from which we are broadcasting on this Wednesday. Have you ever noticed that all our songs last exactly 1 minute? They were designed to be commercials. Now let's look at an A300, shall we? It's coming in way across the way on the east side. There it is. And I don't have time. I can't turn off the music right now, so the more music is playing. You see, we've got pretty variable visibility over to the east side of the airport, don't we? Yes, this is just a taste of what you'll be able to listen to on Chat Stravaganza following the aviation portion of our broadcast today. Josh got a work and lurk, so thank you for your active participation, and just enjoy whatever you can. Flight 941 arriving from Monterrey, Mexico, on Airbus A319. I know that aviation purists don't like to hear music while they're while they're watching planes land, so I'll kill that off in just a second. You see some smoke rising from behind the west tower there. There's a fire academy where they train firefighters to deal with the potential of aircraft disasters, and so occasionally we'll see black smoke rising from down there, which is a little bit disconcerting if you don't know what the score is there. So that's what's happening on the horizon. Flight 1034 is coming in from Guadalajara, Mexico. It's in Boeing 737-800. We have a wide-bodied jet about to touch down. This will be Korean Air Flight 31 from Seoul. Don't see it yet on the with my eyes, but it's coming in now. So we've got the powder blue livery of Korean Air about to touch down. The 787-9 Dreamliner departed the Korean Peninsula at 12 hours and 27 minutes ago. So we're getting a little floofage, as Jerry of Big Jet TV calls it. So about an hour from now, we should be seeing what we came here to see today, the Japan Airlines A350-1000 making its debut. And let's see, it's about that time, I would say. You're watching Runway DFW live and in color just after 8 a.m. Central Time. Walt here with you from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. We are coming to you live from Founders Plaza on this, I got so much stuff going on here, on this Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. Thank you for joining us this morning. Yeah, here we are out by the temporary fence. I would say either semi-temporary or semi-permanent fence. Kurt Pope, channel member and a fan of the Korean Air livery. No, we can't get a really crisp shot of it for you. We'll try. It's a little hazy looking down that far the runway. Rohit Parkal says, aren't all broadcasts and streams in color since the 1960s? Well, yes. We have kind of an old-fashioned vibe here at Runway DFW. And plus, nobody else was pointing that out as a feature of their broadcast, so I thought, well, we'll take that back. Hey, there's MJ Scanlon Photography saying, hello, Walton gang. Good to see you. Matthew Sacco, good morning from Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Hope I pronounced that right. We've got some anniversaries here. Richard Carlisle, channel member for 5 months. Good morning, Walt. I'm wanting to stop by and say hi when you are in Indianapolis. Well, I'll be a little more, hope to be a little more firm about my location and plans. But yeah, that would be great.
So long, 735 Golf, use one.
I'm looking forward to the trip. I'm making the trip as a kind of a reunion of people who took my, who were in my, what do they call it? Not the class, because it's not a class reunion. It's a school reunion. We were in the Well, I graduated with a radio and TV degree, so that's who's going to be congregating there at Butler University. Another look at the Korean Air Dreamliner pulling into position there. Headed over to Terminal D, and you may have seen in the foreground there momentarily, and you'll see it once again here, the A300. You get a little better look at it this time. That came in from Houston Intercontinental Airport. Steve Lundaby with a $10 super chat. Made it home yesterday and already wishing I was back at Founders. Well, Steve, we're so happy to have you with us for those couple of days. Well, you were here for pretty much a week, I think. Oh, look at that. It's the American Eagle Heritage livery, which we saw on, when were we here? Saturday? Yeah. That came in from Chihuahua. That's an Airbus. That's an Embraer 170. So the A350 is going to come right towards us here. Hopefully nobody pushes the accelerator pedal. And it takes its place amidst the array of other UPS planes. MD-11 there on the right. Looks like a 757 there immediately behind it. So not quite the scene you would see at the Worldport in Louisville, but there's 5 planes there and 2 more that are out of view. So we're here with quiet anticipation, waiting for more stuff to happen. Ewan McDonald says, good afternoon, everybody, from Iowa. From Ireland. Happy to have you here. Just Planes Crazy is saying good morning from nearby Euless. So from Ireland to Euless we go. Kevin Reed checking in, channel member from West Texas. Not West Texas, but West Texas. And a drooping microphone. Raina Taylor says, I knew you were busy earlier, Walt, so I just want to say hello and good morning again to you. Also can't wait for the Japan Airlines A350-1000. Hope it gets a water salute. You know, I don't know. If it does, we probably won't get a very good look at it, but we'll certainly make an attempt. Rohit says the now defunct Indian Airlines had a lot of these A300s, flew on them a lot back in the 80s and 90s. Well, I hope that brings back good memories, I hope. And Gordon Freeman says, nice to see some big jetters here on DFW 2. It says jitters, but he corrected himself to jetters. Let me see if I can go back here and if I missed anything. I'm sure I missed something. We've had more than 400 messages so far. I can't post them all, unfortunately. Jolt Jack 747 says, hello, Walt, can you show my drawings I sent in? Well, if you sent some new ones in during our broadcast, yes, I see you did that. I can't do that right now. I need a little bit of time to prepare them for broadcast. So I'll check those out for our next time we are with you. But thank you for sending those in. Janet Jones 43 says, ugh, don't remind me, work and lurk. Yeah, working and lurking. If you're lucky enough to be able to do that, it's a great way to work, I think. We've got us a Delta Airbus A319 right over there. It's a 22-year-old aircraft going to Salt Lake City, Utah. And you'll be seeing it again here in a moment as it enters our view.
We contact you over between the departure Mike Colonel Center 294 wind 150.
And there it goes, I think. Simultaneously, we've got American Flight 2263 from Mexico, from Silao in Mexico, a 737-800. I don't know if this Delta jet is taking off, is it? I think not. So there's the flight from Silao. Down. I do not think this is taking off. It has failed to achieve escape velocity. But I can't tell if it's going back to the terminal or if it's... or what. It came in, or it began its journey over on the east side at Terminal E. Is that where it's going now? Looks to be. So Terminal E is over on the east side, and I'm guessing it's going to make a left-hand turn here at some point and head back to the gate. Now it is operating under its own power, so there's that. Meanwhile, looky there, it's an MD-11. This is flight 2751. It's going to the UPS Worldport in Louisville. In the shadow of another MD-11. I think this is the only one we'll get to see taking off today during our broadcast. So what can we tell you about this aircraft? Well, it began, and we're talking about the one on the right, it began life as a passenger plane in 1995 for the airline VASP, V-A-S-P. And it was converted to a freighter in the year 2001. So we salute this 20th century aircraft.
1995.
And that information coming to us from airfleets.net. Hello in there, cockpit crew. Have a great flight to Louisville. And just a reminder, we're about 45 minutes away from the arrival of Japan Airlines Flight 12, I believe is the number. It's the debut of Japan Airlines' new A350-1000 aircraft. They just started using it in December. The aircraft has been used until now on the Tokyo to New York JFK route. Today is its first arrival here at DFW. Hey, it's good to see you. Good plan. What? Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Is Japan Air still delayed?
The last I looked, it was coming in a little after 8, a little after 9. I don't know if that's changed or not. Beth F says, I gotta go, guys. See you next time. Beth, I didn't get a chance to show your photo. Are you still there? 747 Superfan says, hello, Walt. Hello to you. Garrett says, good morning. Today in 1973, FedEx officially began its operations. Really? Is it that new? I thought it existed before then. You mean aircraft operations or? Brendan Rabb says the Japan Airlines A350-1000 is seeing every other day service. Well, I think that's probably initially. It was my understanding that they were going to switch over entirely to that aircraft, but I don't think they have enough of that type yet in from Airbus.
That's 3170 Alpha, crosspoint left, 6 on the bridge. That's 3170 Alpha, crosspoint left, contact ground point 6 on the bridge. At Alpha, crosspoint left, and point 6 on the bridge, 3170. 600, 5
Just checking the Japan Airlines flight now. It looks like it's coming in at 9:09.
So, how many viewers are around? How many viewers do you have today?
Well, I don't know. 310 right now.
120?
310.
Huh?
310.
I thought you said 320.
CJ Kata says hello everyone, or good morning everyone, I should be more accurate. Wendy KLM fan, channel member says, such a great plane to fly on the MD-11. Well, good luck being a passenger on one of those these days. Unless you know somebody at UPS or FedEx or something like that. I guess you could ship yourself somewhere. I wouldn't recommend that. Right, so once again, this big old jet is headed to home base in Louisville. And I think it's going to be next up.
Is that new MD-11 wall?
Hmm?
Is that new MD-11?
A new one?
Is that new MD-11? About to take off. It is?
It's not a new one, no.
Alright, let me make sure. Well, the Japan Air that's coming in today is brand new.
Yes. Yes, it is.
And how Japan doesn't land on one to the right.
That's all we're going to see of that. Low ceiling this morning here at DFW Airport. Here's our next contestant. It looks like flight 2302 going to Querétaro in Mexico. It's a 737-800. It's an Airbus A321 coming in from Salt Lake City, Utah, flight 2195. And where'd that flight to Querétaro go? It's over there somewhere. There it is.
I'll be 3920 on FU, Park runway 18 left there, take off. On FU Park runway 18 left there, take off, runway 3920. I'll be 3770 for the car runway 18 left, runway. Bring up my collision, 3770. 2195, we'll go to runway 18 left with you, Lima. We'll go to Y left, with you, Lima.
My thanks to Beaker and Honeydew for 8 months of membership of the channel. Great job this morning, Walt. Daughter will be starting grad school in London in September, so now we have a good chance to ride on the A380 to visit her over the next 2 years. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Beaker and Honeydew, and thank you so much for your support of the channel and for your moderating skills. Flight 2862 arriving from Wichita. That's your Airbus A319. Hey, there's A-list flyer Chris, our Quadjet channel member and moderator. Good morning, friends and flyers, says he. You, channel member, says currently stuck in traffic heading to you. Well, don't type and drive. That would be my recommendation. AP says currently Japan Airlines A350-1000 fly only to JFK and DFW until more of those aircraft are delivered. This is flight 1947 coming in from Denver, Colorado, an Airbus A321. As we pointed out earlier, the Japan Airlines flight that we are here to see today is coming in from Tokyo, of course, but until now it's only traveled for revenue flights between Tokyo and New York JFK. And Japan Airlines has a limited number of these planes in service so far. So tomorrow, I believe on the schedule at least, we'll be seeing Flight 12 operated by a 777. Here is American Eagle Flight 3528 from Peoria, Illinois. It's an Embraer 175. It's American Eagle 3467, number 175, going to Houston Hobby Airport here in Texas. So once again, we came here to see especially the Japan Airlines Flight 12 arriving from Tokyo. On a brand new Airbus A350-1000. Running a little late. We expected it to be coming in right around this time, but running about a half hour late, so we'll see it a little bit after the top of the hour. Chris says, I had intended to go out there this morning, but overslept. Will I Am says, good morning, Walt from LA. Yesterday I was at the In-N-Out at LAX. Yes, I have been. I don't see, did I get any food there? I don't think I got any food there when I was there last fall, but I was in the little park that's adjacent to the In-N-Out. Great place to watch planes flying right over your head.
Okay, Echo, Bravo, sort of warning,
There's an In-N-Out burger not far from here as we watch a Dreamliner cross over to the terminal area. Got a bunch of planes lined up now to take off. And we have a flight coming in from Chicago O'Hare. This is flight 2754. 737-800. Kai Schwartz, channel member, says just in time, back from a customer meeting to see the JAL A350-1000. Here comes American Airlines Flight 2880 from Sioux Falls. This is an Airbus A319. And as the sun tries to peek from behind the clouds, we're getting a little more of a silhouette effect here this morning, which, believe me, would normally be a lot worse, photographic-wise.
Number 3487, RNAV Laren, runway 18 left, 34 takeoff. RNAV Laren, clear for takeoff, 18 left, onboard 3487. The 14 takeoff monitors, call 14 now.
Gordon Freeman says, Walt, just to say that I enjoyed your Eclipse stream very much the other day. It was a nice spot at the Lincoln Dealer Garage by Love Field. Yes, I concur, and our thanks once again to Lincoln, Planet Lincoln Dallas Love Field. That's the official name of that dealership, which actually occupies a former Braniff hangar, Braniff parking garage.
Good morning. American 2034 on F. Laren, runway 18 left, 34 takeoff. American 1820 runway 18 left, on its way. Runway 18 left.
Where'd that plane go? There it is. It's an American Eagle flight coming in from Grand Junction. AP says I'll be flying with Japan Airlines to Tokyo in June, but it ain't going to be the A350. It'll be a 767 out of Vancouver. No, we don't see any passenger 767s here at DFW except on special occasions. An arrival from St. Louis, 737-800. That would be flight number 1410. Now we saw a Korean Air jet coming in from Seoul a little bit earlier. That was a Dreamliner. We are on the verge of seeing Korean Air cargo flight 277 taking off for Guadalajara, Mexico. It'll be a 777 freighter, and it's now on the radar. We expect to see that shortly. Gonna have to make a quick exit here after our Japan Airlines flight arrives, because I was expecting it to arrive a little bit earlier. From Kansas City comes flight 2487, an Airbus A321. You can kind of see it in that shot. We'll give you a little different shot here of the sun filtered by overcast skies here this morning. Kai Schwartz says, are there in the U.S. any news about the rumors American Airlines will place an order for 50 A350-900s to renew their 777-200ER fleet? I hadn't heard that one, but I wouldn't discount it, certainly. I think, all airlines have a certain frustration with Boeing right now as far as their ongoing situation and planes they may already have on order which have been delayed. We'll just have to see what happens with that. I would imagine if you're as big an airline as American, or as we've seen with United and Delta, they kind of hedge their bets between the two major aircraft manufacturers. And why not? They can play them against each other as far as pricing goes and try to cut extra deals. Flight 353 to Puerto Vallarta American Airlines. It's a 737-800. And it's getting ready to roll here across your screen. So there it goes, and here comes American Eagle flight. No, I'm sorry, it's United Express flight 6127, operated by Mesa Airlines, wearing the Mesa livery. It's a CRJ 900 ER. Coming in from Houston Intercontinental Airport here in Texas. So here goes an intrepid photographer out into the field next to us. I suspect to get a shot of the A350-1000 coming in from Tokyo. Skittles, kind enough to favor us with a $20 super sticker. Thank you for that. It's American Flight 537 from El Paso, Texas. Channel member Nova Rain says, "Hey yo, Walton chat peeps, hello to you." Wendy KLM fan, a channel member now for 5 months. Another month flew by. Happy to be here with y'all. Thank you, Wendy, for your kind support of this channel. Texas Girl, channel member, says the Airbus A350-1000, still 30,000 feet, but is coming down slowly. It's over Wichita Falls here in Texas, 27,000 feet. Be here in 18 minutes. And that's kind of what we're waiting for, so thank you for that update, Texas Girl. A 737-800 touching down from Austin, Texas, flight 1595. And we told you about it a little bit earlier, and now we can actually see it here in person. It's the Korean Air Cargo 777. Once again, this is going to Guadalajara in Mexico. It's flight number 277. An 11-year-old aircraft here on Runway DFW as we count down the minutes until we see the new Japan Airlines A350-1000 on its debut at Dallas-Fort Worth. I hear lawn maintenance revving up. I'll be out of their way shortly after the Japan Airlines flight gets here. Tobias A is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Tobias. I was watching Kevin on Airline Videos Live yesterday. He wasn't able to do a Sunday show because of the heavy rain that enveloped LAX on Sunday. And Kevin was talking about how he's got to try to cut back on his hours a little bit from just standing on concrete for 7, 8, 9 hours at a time sometimes. And I feel you, Kevin. I'm standing on grass right now. And I've only been here since 5:30 a.m. But I can feel it. In looking at the picture associated with the Japan Airlines Flight 12, it looks in the picture like that particular aircraft has a special livery. So we'll see what we can see when it gets here. Our visibility not that great today. We can't see the skyline of Dallas, which we'd normally see in the background there on a clearer morning. Japan Airlines Flight 12 from Tokyo Haneda is now, well, it says here 18 minutes away. I thought it was 18 minutes away a little earlier, but so its projected arrival time is 9:12 a.m., so about 20 minutes or so. Yes, apparently this JAL flight will have the Airbus A350-1000 red livery, so along the back of the fuselage behind the wings it will say, if this is correct, A350-1000.
Hi.
So we'll be sure about it. Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I'm Hugh. I'm the one who texted in traffic.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
be careful about that.
Yeah. Well, actually, I got stuck there for 15 minutes on the tollway.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally, I was standing there, and I told everybody to go over the lane because I stopped there. I told everybody, go over. And And then before I entered the tollway on the 35 East, I think a bunch of people were changing lanes and they forgot that they went to the tollway. So everybody was like near at the exit and trying to merge over.
Well, lucky for you, the plane is late, so.
Yeah, I know. I was happy. I was like, I did something good today and they're going to send me back. So I really thought I was going to be late.
Well, as it turns out, no.
I see that you got to get out here quickly while I was listening to them.
What?
I see that you have to get out of here quickly after.
Oh, yes, I do, because I gotta go to work.
Yeah.
But we'll stick around for it to get here. Well, it's good to see you. AAO619 says if it wasn't cloudy, I'd be able to see the Japan Airlines A350 from my house.
Yeah. So I got a car.
Doug Houston, channel member, says good morning, Walt. Good morning to you. Alberto Basilio with a $5 super chat says good morning from Arkansas. Can't wait for the debut. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. It's always nice to see a new plane come in as the sun begins to peek out, which makes for a nice day, but it will somewhat impede our view of the arrival. From McAllen, Texas was the origination point of Flight 2448, 737-800. There's the tail of that Korean Air Cargo 777 still cooling its jets as it awaits the signal that it can take off for Guadalajara, Mexico.
Yeah.
American Flight 2070 is arriving from San Antonio, Texas. It's a baby bus, an Airbus A319. So we've got a whole contingent of folks out here with long lenses waiting for the arrival of the JAL flight. Now, this is not the only A350-1000 flight we get here. Currently, Qatar Airways operates both of its daily flights using that type of aircraft. Flight radar says the JAL flight is now 8 minutes away.
2070, cross my left to Golf 8, taxi off route, on ground for 8 on the route. Cross the line left to Golf 8, Alpha, contact ground.
It's just after 9 o'clock here in the central time zone of the USA, and you are watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas. It's Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. We're glad you're here. 7,000 feet, says Texas girl. Yeah, don't worry about it. So nice when other photographers want to make sure they're not in your shot. And I don't really care about stuff like that. I mean, I care, but this is a public airport, so people can pick and choose their positions, and we'll just work around them. We're kind of in a fixed position with 2 tripods and a table and wires and computers and all that stuff. And I'd tell you where this Embraer plane is coming from, but I've got my flight radar locked in on the Japan Airlines right now. And A-list flyer Chris analyzing the flight data says she made a left at Zimman, so she'll be heading to 18 right, which is good for us because we've seen planes come in at on 13 right, which is out of our sight. So the Korean Air Cargo now is next up to take off to Guadalajara, Mexico. The Japan Airlines flight for which we are waiting is now over Denton, Texas, just to the north of here. 4 minutes away, says flight radar. I think it's going to be a little longer than that, but not too much more. This American Eagle, Embraer 175, arriving from Birmingham. I guess that's the way you say it in England. Birmingham, Alabama. That's the way we say it over here. There you see Delta Flight 1291, or you did. It is going to the Delta hub in Salt Lake City. It is an Airbus A319.
32, hold short runway 1 left with kilo. Hold short 1 left with kilo on the way 36. JAL A350-1000 on ellular and runway 1 left, there's one takeoff. It's 1220 outside the gray. Track 1584, DFW tower, runway 18 left on point. 1584, 18 left on point. Track 1220, DFW tower, runway 18 right, clear to land, wind 180 at 8. 15 right, clear to land, 1220. That's 9195. On FPV, hard runway 1 left, there's 4 takes. On FPV, hard runway 1 left, there's 4. 2253, DFW tower, runway 1 left on its way. Runway 1 left on its way, emergency flight continue.
That's Flight 3718, American Eagle coming in from Corpus Christi in Texas. Japan Airlines Flight 12 now 4th in line to arrive. So we've got a couple minutes. And as I said before, standing out there in the Texas blue bonnets are intrepid photographers who are looking to get that perfect shot. Here comes a flight from Columbia, Missouri, I believe.
Copy 3632, cross runway 1 left with kilo, contact 25. Cross 1 left with kilo, dropping 5 on board. Copy 3718, cross 1 left at elevation, contact 25.
Ryan S. says, hi Walt from Phoenix. Hello to you. Raina Taylor says, let's get excited. It's almost here. Talking about the Japan Airlines flight we were waiting for. Dr. Raymond Hurst, channel member, says, good morning from California. Hugh, who was just over here, he was stuck in traffic, but he finally got here, and he's celebrating a month of membership. Glad to see you, Walt. Good to see you, too. Glad that the planets aligned so that you could make it here in time for the Japan Airlines flight from Tokyo. It's Frontier flight coming in from Phoenix. It's an Airbus A321neo. Now, once again, we expect the Japan Airlines flight. Well, if you're just joining us, let me get back. Let me just reset that. Japan Airlines will be here in about 2-3 minutes from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. It's the first time JAL has flown its new A350-1000 on this route. That plane has previously been flying betwixt Tokyo and New York JFK. So, the plane we're going to be seeing, if pictures are correct on flight radar, show a message painted on the rear of the fuselage that says A350-1000. So that'll be something to see. But this is the inaugural flight for that type of aircraft to this destination from Tokyo. This is American Airlines Flight 1220 coming in from West Palm Beach. And we'll take a look at that as this will be the plane that's coming in right before the Japan Airlines flight. See a message there from Anna the Dispatcher. I couldn't quite read it. All right, now we've got this new aircraft in our sights. There it is, JAL Flight 12 from Haneda Airport in Tokyo. It's still kind of got a pole to clear here before we get a clear shot of it. There it is, gleaming in the partial sunlight. A little bit late, about a half hour late. The A350-1000 actually a little bit longer than the A380, its big brother. So there it is, no mistaking, it's the A350-1000 touching down after its trans-Pacific flight. And once again, the first time we've seen this plane in Japan Airlines colors at DFW Airport. It was delivered, made its first revenue flights in December, just in December, so. And it arrives here after 11 hours and 19 minutes in the sky from Haneda Airport in Tokyo.
I'd say there were about, they're above us now, so I'd say probably 3,000 feet.
See if we get another side shot of the livery here. Won't be very clear because of the distance involved in the haze that we have here at the airport this morning. So it's headed over to Terminal D to discharge its happy passengers. I hope they're happy. So nothing subtle about that livery. Although it does, it kind of looks like an afterthought. Hey, let's put a decal there so people know what this is.
Sierra 3501 here, City Tower, runway 18 right, clear to land in 1808.
As we're being photobombed by equipment huts.
1536, back departure. 7666 on FTP, park runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
That'd be really cool if Qatar would have its A350-1000 come in right after this one, but
Be one more better on you.
Qatar Flight 731 from Doha gets here at, or is estimated to get here at 9:38, so it's running a little early this morning. It often will be flagged in over on the east side of the airport. So if you were going to be out here, you would have a pretty good chance of seeing it in less than, 20 minutes, or about 20 minutes. I may still be here then, but I'll be in the process of finishing packing up, so I won't be able to bring that aircraft to you today. I should point out that our aviation colleague Pip Hastings Aviation has planned a broadcast for later this morning, so he can bring you the departure of this inaugural flight from Japan Airlines, so tune over to his channel for that. I, however, must get back to my regular full-time job, which I'm going to be late for in 12 minutes.
49, southbound up to the ILS 20 gray. 2649, you should be driving runway 18 right, clear to land in 1808. So land 18 red, nurse 2649. Next 1552 on FTV, park runway 18 left, clear for takeoff. On FTV, park, clear for takeoff, 18 left, ready 1552.
So anybody seen any water cannons? Maybe it was waiting for a water cannon. We'll see if it gets closer. I didn't see any fire trucks moving into position, so something tells me there's not going to be a water salute for this. We'll find out here very momentarily, though. And we also have another MD-11 tri-jet backing out now from UPS regional headquarters. Another plane I shan't be able to bring you. So JAL Flight number 12 makes the turn for Terminal D. And it's going to about do it for this edition of Runway DFW. Not our longest broadcast. We've only been on the air for about 2.5 hours today. But again, I gotta go. I gotta work.
We're going to Delta 4. 2249, thank you. Echo, if you leave a hold service on my way left.
So while I can, let me thank our channel sponsor, James Webb, for everything he does for Runway DFW. Thank you for that, James Webb. Tip of the cap to you, as well as to Kevin at Airline Videos Live for supplying us, sharing his battery power with us until he gets back to DFW Airport. And also to the Runway DFW Moderation Federation. Can't thank you guys and gals enough for all you do for this channel, making sure that the chat room is a safe and happy and friendly place to be. Where'd that plane go? Oh, there it is. So it's docking now, and it's time for us to say goodbye. So let me not get in the shot there. And we will do this.
Travel arrangements for overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufel speaking.
Okay, we'll say goodbye formally now. Chat Stravaganza coming up next. Happy contrails to you until we meet again on Runway DFW. Thanks for watching. And now, as promised, well, you know what? What the heck? This was unexpected. Cathay Pacific Cargo arriving from Los Angeles. 7478. Little bonus. And then we have another tri-jet. This one on its way to also to Louisville. God, it'll work. When it rains, it pours.
1995.
Maybe let's just let it take off right away, even though there's two other planes lined up to take off. Oh, they will. Okay. All right. Little bonus for our viewers, a pre-chat stravaganza bonus. Sometimes we just get lucky. Get some good shots?
Yes.
Great.
Well, I might come back out. I might come back here. I'm gonna come back out here when he's taking off.
Yeah. Well, I won't be here, so get some good shots then.
9 o'clock.
Huh?
Right?
What?
Down at 9 o'clock. Are you down at 9 o'clock today?
Well, it's after 9 o'clock now. It's
I'll see you later, buddy.
okay. So long. Douglas Serrano, one of our viewers, who's been hanging out here to watch the JAL flight.
United 1253, you took the car top center, left to the heavy departure, runway 18 left, line up, runway 18 left, line up, Boeing United 1253. UPS 2785, heavy contact from the field. Open departure, have a good day, UPS 2785.
And now it's time for the portion of the program that everybody waits so happily to see. Yes, it's called Chat Stravaganza, when we pack up our stuff and take our leave while you get to chat and listen to some fine, fine music. So, Maestro, strike up the band, and thanks again for watching Runway DFW.
more jingles all the time. Making you feel good. Oldies back to back. Your work day companion. With more jingles.
American 2673, RNAV D Park, runway 18 left, 34 takeoff, 2673, switch departure 0.
A350-1000.
contact ground 20 South here, side of today.
Yeah, here, number 1, we contact the ground and
91 X-ray, heavy cross, runway 111 with Lima, contact ground 20 South here, side.
Playing your favorite songs.
All right. And so Chat Stravaganza concludes for another episode of Runway DFW. Been great being with you this morning. We'll see you again soon on Runway DFW. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your subscriptions and your likes and just watching. And see you again soon. Happy contrails to you until we meet again.